Welcome to the Practice Masterclass. I'm Andrew Roach, the EGM of Commercial and Professional Services here at Magentus. As a small business owner, or perhaps someone thinking about starting out in private practice, you're likely looking for ways to work smarter, save money, all whilst growing your business. Today I want to talk about something that can help you achieve all three of these, which is transitioning from local desktop software to a cloud-based practice management solution. So cloud software as a service may sound like just another buzzword, but it does offer tangible commercial benefits that can transform your practice. Over the last few years, we've spoken with many of our customers who've made that transition and gathered their feedback. From these insights, let's explore the top 4 reasons why choosing the cloud can be a game changer for your private practice. One of the most immediate benefits of cloud software is cost effectiveness. So with desktop software, you often face higher upfront costs for licenses, hardware upgrades, and ongoing maintenance. Cloud software, by contrast, typically operates on a month-to-month subscription model, allowing you to pay for what you use when you use it. So according to research from Microsoft, businesses that transition to the cloud can reduce their total IT costs by up to 30%. It's not uncommon for many of our practices to spend well in excess of $10,000 per year on IT, which means a potential saving of up to $3,000 every year through leveraging the benefits of the cloud. Additionally, cloud platforms let you scale seamlessly. So whether you're managing a single site as an individual practitioner or expanding to multiple locations, you can add or reduce licensing without incurring the large upgrade costs associated with desktop alternatives. In today's fast-paced world, flexibility is key. So with cloud software, you're no longer tied to a single desktop. You and your team can access systems from anywhere, whether you're working from home, on the road, or at one of the various locations you consult with patients. Connectivity via a mobile app is also extremely helpful, with a natural mobile experience allowing you to perform tasks on the go. This accessibility can save real time and increase productivity. Studies show that businesses using cloud solutions report up to 50% faster decision making thanks to real-time data access. Imagine being able to approve letters, correspondence, or send referrals on the go without the need to return to your desktop in the practice. Now, we know that security is a major concern for every business owner, especially when it comes to the health data of your patients. With cloud software, your data is stored in a secure, professionally managed data centers, often with encryption and automatic backups. This is far safer than relying on local hardware that can fail or can be stolen. Additionally, cloud providers such as ourselves handle software updates automatically, ensuring you're always running the latest version. Research also shows that up to 60% of small businesses who experience a data breach shut down within 6 months. So moving to the cloud can drastically reduce the risk of data loss and ensure business continuity. So in closing, making the switch to cloud software isn't just about technology. It's about unlocking opportunities for growth in your practice, driving efficiency for the day-to-day tasks, and the flexibility of where and how you work. It's a choice that could make a really big impact on your practice's future. With potential savings on IT costs, enhanced security, improved integrations with other software tools, plus the benefit of working flexibly, on the go when it suits you, moving to the cloud can give you a real edge to help you achieve your private practice goals. If any of the information has you wanting to know more, please reach out to a member of the Magentus team and we'd be more than happy to help you.
Hi, my name is Ciuri and I'm the Head of Professional Services here at Magentus. Something many of our Genie and Gen 2 practitioners often ask about is how to best prepare for a migration of your software. So here are my top tips for prepping for a migration of your software. Be prepared for some change management internally in your clinic. Changing software will affect your staff and potentially some of your processes. Involving everyone who will be affected and getting them comfortable with the benefits of the change will help really ensure a smooth transition. Acknowledge that changing critical business systems is kind of a big deal. Give it the respect and time it deserves. Don't just assume people will be okay with change. Let's prepare them for it. Think about and communicate timeframes as early as possible. More than likely, there will be some downtime between the final collection of the data and when it's actually live and available in your new system. Think about when that will be least impactful for you. Some other things that might affect your timelines would be things like licensing expiring in your old software, hardware replacement requirements. Also, if your IT are going to help support in uploading a collection of data, let's make sure there's no lead time for them that we need to be aware of. Think about workflows. billing items, anything that's specific to you, your clinic, your specialty. Your staff are the experts in how your clinic runs, so ask them and ensure that they're comfortable that the new software meets their needs. Think about everyone at the practice and lean into their expertise in their roles and their responsibilities. Ensure that you read all the correspondence that we send you, and there might be a lot. Please ask us any questions, anything that you're unsure of. Do things when they need to be done. There's often a timeline that we will send you. Trust us as experts who are there to guide you. Listen to our advice and recommendations because we've helped practices time and time again through this process. On average, we do about 500 migrations a year, so you should be leaning and leveraging on us for all of our combined knowledge to make this transition as smooth as possible for you. Your attitude is going to be the key to success. Get in and use the demonstration environment as much as possible to get comfortable with the software. If you have early access to a production database, there are things that you can configure ahead of time, which will mean more experience in the software. Get in and use the database as much as possible. Be open. Your attitude is going to be the key to this success. Get in and use the demo environment as much as possible and get as comfortable with the software as you can. If you have early access to a production database, even better. There are things that you can hop in and configure beforehand, which is going to mean more experience in the software. Get in and use that database as much as possible. Access training options. Leverage our online options, face-to-face training, and even YouTube videos. Remember, everybody learns at different paces and with different styles, so allow sufficient time for everyone to learn and support the approach that best suits them. The more confident and comfortable you are in the new software, the more relaxed you'll feel throughout the transition process. Really hope this information has been helpful and gives you an idea of the support and expertise in the team. If you've got any questions at all or wanted to reach out just to find out more about a migration, please contact the team here at Magentus.
My name is Casey Muckert and I'm the Head of Customer Support for our Genie and Gen 2 products here at Magentus. The most commonly asked question I get when speaking with our customers and other practices is how can practices get the support they need in the shortest amount of time possible? Regardless of what software your practice is using, you want technical issues to have minimal impact on your day-to-day. So today I wanted to share with you some of the tips to help your practice get efficient support when it's needed. Firstly, make sure you know what support channels are available to you and have that information readily available to your team. At Magentus, we're always striving to get to every inquiry as soon as we can. That said, every question is different, and sometimes issues can arise outside of business hours. For Genie and Gen 2, we have multiple support channels available to accommodate for that. Most of you would have used our email and voice channels in the past. However, over the last several years, we've gone through a journey of embedding additional digital support channels like the knowledge base and most recently chat functionality. Most software providers offer a knowledge base. This is an easy starting point. Our knowledge base has approximately 1,300 articles between the Genie and Gen 2 products that cover a variety of categories that can answer simple how-to questions through to more technical troubleshooting articles, which is accessible 24/7 and receives over 500,000 views each year. You can find our knowledge base online by Googling Genie or Gen 2 knowledge base. And if there's an article or topic that you're unable to locate, please let the team know so we can create it for you and other users. We do try to encourage our customers to use our self-service and digital channels for inquiries that are less urgent or learning about how to ensure that our voice channel is left for our most urgent issues that need support the fastest. Urgent inquiries may include connectivity, prescribing issues, or accessibility issues. To ensure that the support team are best able to assist you when you need it, and particularly if your practice is running desktop-based software, my top tip is to make sure your software is always up to the latest version. And where necessary, get the additional support of an IT provider to help you with the more complex network and infrastructure issues. Particularly for larger and more complex releases, we often recommend the update is performed outside of regular business hours so it doesn't interrupt your day. If you're unsure if a release will impact your day-to-day, consult with the software provider, or if you're a Genie or Gen 2 customer, reach out to the support team. Often new releases include more than just functionality updates. They also include bug fixes, so we always encourage our practices to update as soon as they can. If you're running cloud software, Your software is kept up to date by your software provider, with regular releases happening in the background with generally no disruption to your service. In regards to security, we always encourage our practices to have a unique login for each individual user, so avoid the sharing of logins where possible. We also encourage the use of strong, unique passwords for each login and enable multi-factor authentication for that extra layer of security. You may also wish to consider utilising role-based access control to restrict user permissions to only what they need to perform their roles. This minimises the risk of unauthorised access to sensitive data. By ensuring your software runs smoothly, we enable you to focus on what matters the most, providing the best possible care to your patients. We're here to support you every step of the way, so if you have any questions or need assistance, please don't hesitate to reach out to the Magentus team. Thanks for tuning in.